Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project and Magnetic Reversal News, bringing you a grand solar minimum update Thursday, February 13th, 2 p.m. Mountain Time 2020. The models are in, and winter is not over. Heavy lake effect snow in the upper Midwest will replace the void in that region. The Northeast will be buried, but the Southeast is still lackluster. We're going to be watching a system moving heavy snow from southern New Mexico up and through the Appalachians after the weekend. But the big story, U.S. coronavirus cases hit 15 in the U.S., and China reporting methods are under scrutiny after global cases spike 33% overnight, increasing the total from 45,000 cases to 60,000. People are wondering what's going on. And the Wuhan funeral homes on the brink of collapse because they cannot keep up with the bodies and the burning. Keep calm. It's boom time. Colorado weather, Denver is nearly a foot above average for snowfall this winter after 5 fresh inches of snow at the Dallas International Airport Wednesday night. The city is up to 45.7 inches of snow so far this season, a foot above average. Imagine that. After record snow, quiet weather with a nasty cold snap moves in for southern Wisconsin and you people in the southeast. With snow mostly over, the coldest air since last winter moving into Wisconsin, and records may fall. Minus 26 predicted in Juneau. And that's not Alaska, folks. Blizzard conditions in the Midwest yesterday. Winter weather outlook alerts from Oklahoma to Maine ahead of an Arctic blast. Iowa is even in that 1-2 punch of wet weather returns to the Pacific Northwest through the weekend. Heavy snow in the mountains, flooding and rain at the coast. Unsettled today, to say the least. I-29 reopens after blizzard conditions forced closure for almost 24 hours yesterday, and they recommended no one drive on the road. This is from North Dakota. Interstate 29 from the Canadian border to South Dakota border has officially reopened as of 2 p.m. Wednesday. No travel advised has also been lifted in eastern North Dakota cities like Fargo, Castleton, Hillsboro. It was crazy, and I wish I had the snowfall analysis up to see how much they got. But some people are wondering what happened to the winter. And if you're new to the channel, it's the meridional flow of the jet stream, which can bring warm air from the tropics all the way up into northern latitudes and Arctic air all the way down to southern New Mexico and Mexico. It's what we're seeing this season, a breakdown in the jet stream. System moving through the east. Cold Arctic air across the Midwest. A strong system will move through the east today with few hazards. Expect some locally heavy rain from the mid-Atlantic to the southeast. And some of this rain will be strong, isolated thunderstorms and gusty winds, especially South Carolina in the crosshairs. Expect some locally heavy rain from the mid-Atlantic into the southeast. And some of this rain will be from strong to isolated severe thunderstorms with gusty winds. And that's just a heads up. Hello. Here we are. That looks nice. All right, some snow is likely for parts of the Great Lakes, and you can see the lake effect there in Michigan. Winter storm watches and warnings here, and cold air behind it. So these are wind chill warnings and watches. So make sure you click on your county to get your local watches and warnings to be safe. Let's check out the GFS model quickly here, and you can see here through the weekend. Here's your Friday into Saturday. Heavy snow up in Washington State and the Cascades, down into Oregon. Northern Idaho looks like it's going to get some, as well as most of the Rockies at the higher elevations. And then the upper Midwest is going to get a quick punch. And then that southern storm starts Monday. Look at that. Heavy totals in southern New Mexico, West Texas, the nexus of the Schmexis, and that will be moving east, bringing heavy snow to the mountains of West Virginia Tuesday and Wednesday. Now, if this tracks a little east, then Philly and New York may get some snow that they're missing out on, but the models do not suggest this, so we're going to watch it closely. But the upper Midwest and the Northeast is the big winner through February as snow continues to pile up. Records will be broken in all of these areas. And now let's talk about the inflation in Iceland, still ongoing. Here's the update as of February 11th. Still swelling in the southern tip. And this is at the Grinvik town, Pureborn Mountain, which is expected to erupt anytime soon as we watch it and inflation continues. Seismic update, big banger over in Kuru, Russia, downgraded to 6.9 after it showed over 3 6, 9, 7 magnitude quakes happening in this region due to reporting. That's the problem there. So there was only one single quake, followed by a 5.0 by Atka in Alaska. And then we have some other quakes ringing off currently at deeper levels here, a 5.2 in Indonesia and 4.7 up on the surface in Taiwan. Regions to watch, continuing. We're going to continue to watch this area over in the Kamchatka because this was at such a depth that it might not be over. So keep an eye on the prize over there. As U.S. coronavirus cases hit 15, that's the COVID-19 virus disease. COVID-19 is the disease, and that SARS-2 CoV denomination coming out yesterday is the name of the virus. Don't get it confused. There's a new name of the virus and a new name of the disease that the virus produces. The disease is COVID-19. And methods are under scrutiny because there was a major spike, 33% increase in 24 hours in the global reported numbers of cases. And coronavirus outbreak is just the beginning outside of China, experts say. It's our conclusion that Hong Kong is the next bomb. So we're going to be keeping a close eye on Hong Kong. 3 being monitored for coronavirus in North Dakota, if you didn't know. And the CDC prepares for coronavirus to take a foothold in the U.S., bases being turned into medical facilities as coronavirus likely now gathering steam. And the Wuhan funeral homes cannot keep up. There's some excellent reporting coming out of China. We'll link it below where you can actually see what's going on and the fact that the people are overworked and they cannot keep up with the burning of these bodies. Close to 200 Georgia residents are being monitored for coronavirus, so we'll keep a close eye on that. And the official number at 60,414 cases, jumping 33% since yesterday. Deaths up over 20% to 1,370. And we're going to be watching these stats. Now, I'm going to leave you links to the Worldometers where you can get amazing information and statistics up here on deaths, countries, death rate, incubation. Click on incubation and you'll be linked to the 2 to 14 days that you've heard of, as well as the 24-day period that's been reported on, with links to all of the studies. So the incubation period has been found to be as long as 24 days, according to a study by Zhang Naoshan, published on February 9th. So if you want to come see this information and do your own research, I'm going to leave you links to Worldometers where you can dive in. And there's the graph. A lot of people talking about this. And if they've just been underreporting here for the last few days, you can just curve this up here like that. That's fine. But this is suggesting we're moving vertical. So we're waiting for the numbers for today to really get a grip on what the data is telling us. CDC director, more person-to-person coronavirus infection in the U.S. is likely. But containment is still possible. It's because numbers are low here and we know what's going on. The only people that don't know what's going on is the CDC, unfortunately. The hunt for patient zero who spread coronavirus globally from Singapore is on, as 49 more cases on the cruise ship have been reported today, bringing that total up to 200 or so. Metro Vancouver restaurants taking a hit as customers worry about the spread of coronavirus at Chinese food restaurants in Vancouver. Dumbest thing I've ever heard of. But some people willing to suffer. San Diego lab discovers COVID-19 vaccine in 3 hours. Now, many people have been reporting on the fact that we won't have a vaccine for 18 months. This article, it seems to be a little antithetical to that idea. San Diego lab discovers a COVID-19 vaccine in just 3 hours. So that's the truth. It's already there. It's already there. Could a mini ice age soon impact Earth? Well, why are you watching the channel? Canada could be a huge climate change winner when it comes to farmland. And in this article, they're saying that all of Canada will be the new province of the new world during global warming. In 2080, all of Canada is going to be farmland, and it's going to be amazing up there. We're going to be vacationing. Anyway. And coming from the Genetic Literacy Project, of all people, the most non-science-based propaganda website on the planet for Big Ag. Dicamba debacle trial forces a reevaluation. Is Monsanto a bona fide bad actor? Well, yeah. And if you have to even ask that question, it shows that your entire publication is a piece of shart. Poop worthy. Coincidences influence the onset and ending of ice ages. Is it coincidence or not? But 30 years ago, when I was in academia teaching on this topic, this was the current state of affairs. Nobody knows what's going on, and here's evidence that no one knows what's going on. You put a bunch of equations up on the board with graphs, and you say it's simply a bunch of coincidences. That's my conclusion. Yeah, I'm baffled. Hope you got something out of the video. We're preparing for a big trip out to the petroglyphs and the ruins out in Utah. There's a lot to do. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching these videos, sticking with us. We're completely demonetized. I'm sure this one will be. So think about becoming a Patreon member to help support the work we do here, which is never ending. And it's for your benefit, not for ours. Proper prior planning will prevent piss poor performance in this outbreak, which is contained outside of China currently, but things can change. And we're all about preparedness. I'm going to be doing a video later tonight with Todd Kleckner from 9Risi, and he has developed some antiviral products that we're going to be sharing with you tonight. The information on the products that he's developed, the research that he's done, and we're going to offer it to the public tonight for preparedness in the event of an outbreak in the U.S. So join us later tonight for that interview. And we're going to be posting pictures of petroglyphs as soon as 24 hours. Be safe, everyone. We love you. And that's a boom. Oh, yeah. Keep an eye on the numbers. Be safe.